Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a seer. Na 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 na. Hi, soul seekers. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. It never goes unnoticed. If you have not already, I ask that you please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here. Don't forget to like the reading as you enter. It helps the channel, but it also helps people who are just like you and me to find each other, to connect to our soul tribe, and receive the love and acceptance and guidance that we all deserve. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. I ask that you clear my chakras, you connect me to the divine frequency, protect my energy, and show me clearly what are the messages for the soul seekers at this time. Please and thank you, Father. Alright, so let's get your overall energy. Your overall energy is the Hanged One. Okay? The Hanged One. Let's get some more energy here. So this is definitely talking about something changing. This could be something changing literally, so you can see it for what it is, or you are changing the way that you view something, which will change an outcome. Okay, maybe for some of you, I'm getting an energy like you could have felt very strongly, like you could have had a very strong opinion in one way, but now that opinion is shifting and it's causing you to feel a different type of a way. Okay, there's an energy shift here based on perception. Someone is they're hoping and praying. It's like they're hanging on to the energy for dear life, that you give them a second chance, that they're able to change the way that you view them. Okay, they're hoping and praying that they're able to change your mind and the way that you view them. But this is the only way that they're going to be able to change this is based on actions, based on things that you can actually see. Like, you need proof. You're not going to change your mind, the way that you view a person or a situation. No longer will you change the way that you view a person or a situation based on lies or based on just conversation. You require proof. You require evidence now, and then you'll see how you feel about a situation moving forward. This person in particular, like, they're no longer able to like pull the wool over your eye. You're no longer believing in their words. I'm hearing that son killing me softly with his words. Okay, so just like never measuring up to what they say, always letting you down, painting an illusion, gaslighting you, love bombing you, painting themselves out to be something that they have not even made themselves. Okay, someone is used to getting people to fall in love with or to accept the potential instead of the actual man or woman, to fall victim to the potential. But you like overcame. I'm hearing still I rise. So you came out of a situation. You did not fall victim. You did the opposite of what so many other people have done. Okay, so yeah, here they go with a tricky ass game master. Always got a trick up their sleeve, always got a wool to pull over your eye, never telling whole truths. This is a person who admits the fuck out of truth. It's like, well, if you didn't ask, I'm not gonna tell you. You believe that, and let me see if you will fall for this. This is like I'm getting like a magician, but I'm seeing like Barney, or like, you know, the magicians that's just for like entertainment. They be pulling shit out the hat, and it's like this person in particular, like, oh, you bought that? You like that trick? Let me see if you like this one. Look what else I got. And it's like this person continued to pull bullshit out of this hat, this metaphorical hat. And it's like, nah, I'm not going for any of that. I'm not falling for the illusions, the smoke and mirrors anymore. I see right through you, and what I see is very like displeasing, it's distasteful, it's something that I cannot connect myself to. Yeah, satiety. Oh man, this poor person, they're just going to have to go through it once and for all. Like, this is a person where they have to change. They have to change. Life is not going to change. The fucked up circumstance, the shitty circumstance that is building around them is not going to change. It's only going to get worse. This person has finally met their match. Okay, this definitely could be love. It does not have to be for all of you. So take it as it resonates. However they've met their match they have with you. It's like, fuck. Like, I thought I was going to be able to live the rest of my life like this. And I thought I would never be detected, or I would never get caught, or I would never be stopped dead in my tracks. Something like that. I'm hearing, yeah, typically, but they're not dealing with the average person. You are someone that is chosen. You are anointed. You're different. So therefore, everything around you has to be different. The men and women that you allow into your life have to be different. They can't be on the same regular bullshit as everyone else. This is someone who has to rise to the occasion in order to stand next to you. And they're coming to their realization if they haven't already. I feel like you for damn sure have, soul seekers. Okay? And for some of you, you could be a karmic or a demonic soul seeker. I'm talking to the divine masculine, divine feminine, who's already come to the realization that it's not going to go any other way. I'm talking to the divine masculine and feminine that knows, like, this ball is absolutely 100% in your court. This person should not have access to you. They shouldn't be coming in your energy all willy-nilly unless they're willing to do the work. You don't deserve to have to question the things and the people that are closest to you. That's crazy. Yeah, the Tower here, and then the Journalist, yeah. You could be like fact-checking this person, or just fact-checking the whole situation, just being very real with yourself, like, nah, this is what it is. I see it like this. I perceive it like this because this is the truth of the situation. You definitely could be calling this person out, or this person is fearing you calling them out because they know that you see something completely different now, like you're not going for the same shit anymore. And they know that you have a real reason as to why you feel the way that you feel now. Like, they can't even argue with it. They can be mad at it, but oh well. You are in the right. Divine masculine, divine feminine soul seekers, you are in the right here. For some of you, you could be this karmic energy I'm reading. You know who you are. You're either divine masculine, divine feminine, a karmic interference, or a demonic possession. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, the Painter. This person is like, they're thinking of like their next illusion, their next smoke and mirror, the next magic trick that they can do. They cannot do this shit, man. The Strength card to the Painter, like, they really like oh, I don't mean to laugh. I do not mean to laugh, but this is a person like, okay, well, let me try to get in this way. Okay, they didn't fall for that. That didn't get me where I wanted. Like, this person's still very much full of games, is what I'm going to say. Let's just wrap that energy up. This person's still very much full of games and like their tactics and how they pursue. This is I feel like a masculine energy for sure. And the way that they pursue feminine energies is just like bullshit, man. It's fraudulent, it's fuck, it's toxic. But this is the way that they pursue. I'm hearing they're on the prowl. Okay, this is a person who's definitely pursued you. They've definitely come after you. They did that. They played the masculine role in that way by pursuing what they want, but they've been pursuing you with bullshit. I'm hearing the pursuit of bullshit. Okay, yeah, the Star card. The High Priestess, and you know it. I feel like whenever this connection first like got established here, you like your intuition knew. Your intuition knew like debauch. Because this ain't your first rodeo. Something about the radio. Maybe you and this person, like, they're trying to connect to you on that same wavelength, trying to send you music or listening to certain music that used to get the job done, especially if this is someone that you had sex with, to like a playlist or something like that. Music can be very significant for some of you, or this is just a person where you have a strong telepathic or a strong connection to spiritually. You can feel them even when they're not in your energy. You can hear them. You have visions about them. Okay? But yeah, I feel like you knew very early on that you could have possibly been getting yourself into some bullshit with this person. But the bullshit within you was loving the bullshit within them. So I'm hearing y'all had a bullshit fest. So I feel like this person may have attracted you into their life when you were not in the highest frequency, but at the same time, that was meant to happen. Your frequency, your energy was meant to be compromised to attract this person into your life, to connect with this person. This is a person who's meant to be ascended. They're meant to be evolved and elevated, but it's like they needed entry. They couldn't get past the gates. They needed entry into, like they needed to be initiated, I should say. And whoever you are, soul seekers, my divine masculine, divine feminine, there was a point where you were not as high vibrational as you normally would be, and you were just like open to like bullshit invitations. And this person in particular, they definitely had an invitation full of bullshit, and you accepted it. But what that really was doing was initiating this person into their spiritual path. You are an initiate, okay? You are a gatekeeper of sorts, and it looks like you have allowed, I feel like this is love, you have allowed a lover of yours to cross the gate, to cross the threshold. Now they can be initiated the way that they're supposed to be, but they wouldn't have even been able to get in without someone like you, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, wealth. You are an initiate. You have become this because you have been fully initiated. So it's like you're a scout for men and women who are meant to be awakened and evolve. Certain people that cross your paths, and you know, like, okay, this is a deeper meaning. You're here in my life for a deeper reason. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I told you, they're meant to be. They're definitely meant to be the highest version of themselves. With this Emperor, this is them. This is the masculine energy they be pursuing with bullshit. Yes, the transformation. The Star card. This is definitely, they seduced you. You were in the energy of being seduced. You was on some bullshit. Okay, I'm being reminded of a few readings I did probably like a year and a half, if not even maybe 2 years ago. It's like you manifested a good time, you manifested some good D or some good P. Like you just wanted to be grown and sexy, and possibly manifesting like a friends with benefit, but not knowing that this friends with benefit that you manifested into your frequency is actually meant to be evolved. Something like that here. Or if it wasn't that, you were manifesting an emperor or empress, and this person came to you, they're just not in they're not at their that's fucked up. You definitely could have been manifesting a worthy, equal, divine counterpart, and this what the fuck you got. You're like, this is not what I asked for. I did not manifest a fucking King of Wands or Queen of Wands. I want an Empress. I want an Emperor. Like, what the fuck is this? This is the Emperor, Empress that you manifested. They're just not there yet. They're not complete. They're not at their final form. I'm hearing progress, uploading, transformation. I'm seeing like Emperor, Empress loading. You know, like those t-shirts that mothers get when they're expecting like baby loading or something like that. It has like the load bar. I'm getting that, like divine Emperor, Empress loading. Like, no, they for damn sure ain't what you asked for when you asked for it. They definitely just like promiscuous. For some of you, this man or woman who's meant to be an Empress or Emperor, when you met them, they belong to the streets. They for damn sure did. They probably still out here in these streets. They're not meant to be though. They're not meant to be in the streets. They're not meant to be a I'm hearing a swamp baby or whatever. They not meant to be out here. But shit, I'm hearing that's where most of them are anyway, for sure. I mean, at one point we were in this energy, like just being lost and wandering, not knowing where we belong, who's supposed to be in our life, and how set aside we really are, just wandering. This person is wandering, or they were, until they stumbled across you, and they thought that they was going to do what they do with everybody, seduce you, talk you out them drawers, talk you out them panties, do what they do best. And they definitely could have, but I'm hearing, but wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. There's a transformation occurring. This is not just a man or a woman that you're pushing up on, that you're being persuasive and charismatic and flirtatious with. This is an emperor, empress who's going to change your life. So this person definitely fell for it. You were like the bait. You like have the perfect makeup, like your aesthetics and everything. Like this person went for it. They went for it. You are exactly this person's type. Physically, They had no idea what they were getting themselves into spiritually. And I'm hearing once they connect to your energy, it was over. It was over. And this is when this person like started to like go into overdrive with their bullshit pursuit tactics. The seducer, I told you, this is how they seduce people, with this bullshit tactic. So it's like they went deeper into the bullshit, which basically like layered themselves in like energy that was not theirs, literally faking it and hoping one day that they would make it with you. But something changed, because now it's time for this person to go through a transformation that you're not a part of. This is talking about them addressing shit that you have nothing to do with, something that you was not even in their life to be a part of, some stuff that you may not even be privy to, some stuff that could just be between them and the Most High, or them and their family. This is not your scene. This next stage of this person's life is not your stage. Okay, yeah, oppression. They got a lot of shit that they got to go through themselves. That's just like, you're not going to go do a prison sentence with the person just because you love them. You're not going to sit down and tell that judge, lock me up with them, throw away the key with them. I want to go and be locked up and oppressed and in prison with them. You wouldn't do that in the physical, so you shouldn't do that spiritually or energetically. You have to let this person go and do some type of a karmic sentence, a spiritual sentence that they have to do it. There's a spiritual sentence that has to be played out. Yeah, the activist. It looks like you got this person to like the threshold, and you have to let them go. You carried them as far, or you guided them as far as you were supposed to. Yeah, I just seen it too. I should have said it, but I was seeing like a torch, a light. And this person in this card, like their wand is lit. Now they have to go within, and that guiding light that you represented outside of this person, once you let them go into this tunnel, okay, this darkness, once you let them go and do what they have to do on their own, this light that you were, they're going to realize is within them. They have to realize that they have this light within them now, and that it is safe for them to go and do what they have to do to go on their soul's journey. It's safe for them to navigate throughout their darkness. It's safe for them to navigate throughout their shadows, because they do actually have a light that resides within them, and that light came from you. All of this was meant to happen. You ignited this person. You sparked something within them, and that spark, it will grow bigger the further this person goes onto their dark night of the soul. The filmmaker here, and then Prudence, yeah. Your spirit team was very fucking careful. They knew exactly what they was doing when they paired you with this person. I'm hearing this was not a mistake at all. This was very strategic, well thought out, well planned. This is not a mistake. This was not by coincidence. Those of you that's resonating with this reading, yeah, even the pain and suffering was not by mistake. There were certain things that had to be felt in order to produce certain reactions. Okay? Yeah, the day trader here, and then Ace of Discs, which is the Ace of Pentacles. This is you doing what you were called to do here. But it's it hits different because this is a personal level. This is not some regular karmic or demonic possession that you just have to dismantle and like carry on with your life. This is a man or a woman who has either a demonic possession, or they're so engulfed in karmic energy that it hurts for you to see them go through it. It affects you. This is personal. But nonetheless, whether it was personal or just something that just happened, like professional, it hits different because this is a person you care about. This is not a demon at your job or a demon next door or whatever down the street. This is a man or a woman who has a possession on them, a man or woman that you care a lot about. But you know, just like with those other people that you couldn't care less about, like you don't give a fuck about them, and like how you leave them to their karma, you have to take on that same approach with this person. I'm not saying not give a fuck about them, but you have to be willing to let this person endure what they have to do, because whatever they have to endure and go through, it has nothing to do with you or this connection. This is talking about healing generational strongholds and traumas, and releasing and lifting generational curses, and looking certain people, like having certain conversations with certain family members. They're going through probably one of their first transformations in spirituality. I feel like this is a newcomer. I feel like they haven't been in divine energy for long. They may not even know what's happening right now, but you should know what's happening by now. Divine masculine, divine feminine, because this isn't your first rodeo. Yeah, gourmet chef, this definitely isn't your first rodeo. It just hit different because you care about this person. But this is who you are. This is who you've evolved to be. You are a catalyst of change. You are an initiate. And that shit is not easy. It doesn't feel good to be initiated into anything. It's very difficult. It's challenging, but you see why in the end. Like, if it wasn't difficult and challenging, just anybody could walk through. It has to be difficult and challenging because that determines the worth of the individual. Okay, yeah, worry. Aw. They're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. Because what you're not releasing them to a fucking, you're not throwing them in a lion's den. You're releasing them to the divine. Okay, yes, the matriarch. You've carried this person as far as you can. Worry and the matriarch is the queen and 5 of pentacles. You've done as much as you can. Now it's time to let them go. Let them go, and let them not only prove to you, but more importantly to themselves, that they can do this without you. Especially if this is a true man, a true masculine energy, they need to discover their independence without you. So if they do come back towards you, they will know that they are capable to not only stand beside you, but to lead and protect and to cover you, because they went through their own shit that only they could get themselves out of. It's like you allowing this person to do what they have to do anyway just helps them understand, like, can't nobody tell me shit. Can't nobody stop me. I really am a leader. I'm meant to lead. And they're going to come right back towards you with that energy, because this is a masculine energy who's meant to lead. They're meant to be the head of a household. They're meant to be the protector. They're meant to be like one of the main sources of providing. They're meant to be that. But in order for them to be that, they have to go through the transformation. Alright, yeah, happiness. And see their higher self, their non-distorted self, this is all they want to do is come back to you and create like a happy lifestyle for the both of you. Yeah, work. And this is also a prayer being answered for them. This is a person who wants to do right by themselves. They want to do right by a connection. They want to settle down. They want to treat a man or woman right. They want to love them properly for once. And in order for that to happen, in order for that prayer to be answered, they have to make some changes. They have to become practical and proactive. Okay, it's more than just praying. You have to do some real fucking work. The high priestess, yes, their higher self, this is them connecting with spirit, being very vulnerable. This is them praying and them being just very open and honest with spirit about what they want, because they're tired. They're tired of the way that they've been living their life with the eon. And they want not only the respect of you, but they want the respect of the Most High. Because this is a person who knows you well enough to know that spiritual ranking is real. Spiritual protection, spiritual favor is real. Spiritual authority is real. They know all of this from you. So look how impactful you have been on this person's life already. They know that this shit is true because you are the proof. So now it's like this is them by default, because this is a person who wants to do right by themselves, more importantly. And once they do right by themselves, by default, they will do right by other people who do right by themselves as well. It's a timeline. It's a frequency. They will. They will rise to the occasion. You just have to give them space and grace to do it. Now, I'm not sitting here saying hold your breath and, hold your wand, hold your cup for this person. You do what you want to do. But I am saying that this will take time. Okay, yes, change. All great changes take time. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing powerful, nothing impactful happens overnight. Okay, yes, interference. It will behoove you, it will be in your best interest not to interfere in what this person has to go through, because it will directly affect the happiness that you've created for yourself. You've already interfered in this person's timeline enough. You've already come in as an interference to produce change. You've already done that. Okay, for some of you, again, if you haven't already, identify your timeline. You know whether this is past, present, or future energy. Yeah, the Magician. See, yeah, and this is talking about this person realizing that they have everything that they need to manifest the life that they want, and even the life with you. They just have to go through a very difficult period, just like we all had to. You can be there for this person. You can be a listening ear. You could still be like a guiding light of sorts. Just don't allow their shadows to consume you. This definitely could be a connection where the two of you may remain pretty close throughout their transformation, and that's fine. As long as you know boundaries, where to draw the line, and what is and not, what is and isn't okay, what is and isn't detrimental, then there's nothing wrong with that. I'm hearing a healthy distance goes a long way. For sure. A healthy distance goes a long way. Alright, so let's see. Okay. Wants to come out of here. So this is talking about a group of people, a garden, a community of people. Yeah, this is them being brought into their own inner circle with spirit, power, and then garden. Just like you have that protection around you that you've earned, this person has to earn the same things. Alright, yeah, that's the reading, you guys. May it be helpful for you. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.